one of the most impressive, attractive things that I've ever seen in a gym is a female 7 to 9 months pregnant training. And when I say attractive, I'm not saying it's turns me on and I have this fetish or desire to have sexual relations with a female who is 7 to 9 months pregnant. Yeah. It is attractive because it speaks volumes of their discipline, of their commitment, of the care that they're having for themselves, the respect that they're having for themselves and for their child, for their soon to be child that they're about to bring into the world, and do so under the most optimal circumstances possible, because the healthier the mother, the healthier the baby she brings into the world. So I think that not only attractive, inspiring, it's truly inspiring. And I've seen women that I thought that there was a very real chance that they might actually go into labor. That's how pregnant they were in the gym, getting after it. But in answer to her question, it's actually quite simple. You need to stay training. You need to stay training. Yes. And by the way, for anyone who, I'm a fitness and nutrition expert, by trade, by definition, by certification, although I don't consider myself an expert because I'm always learning and there's always new shit that's coming out. But I don't just say that because I feel like there might be not people who actually tune in for the podcast, but if this video pops off and somebody comes across well, is he a doctor? Is he a doctor? So I went ahead and actually did a little research, and I've done a lot of research on this throughout the years because this has always fascinated me. Because, there's myths like, oh, you need to eat for two. Not true at all. Yeah. You shouldn't do any exercise, blah, 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 bullshit. Not only you should do exercise, you should go hard. And you should be doing squats. Squats is one of the best exercise you can do while being pregnant.
One of my friends, Amy, she broke her water at Gold's Gym squatting.
Nice.
And I was like, wow.
That is amazing.
Yeah, I was in awe. I was like, that's inspirational right there.
Hell yeah. So according to the Mayo Clinic, the Mayo Clinic's website, for pregnant women, at least 30 minutes of moderate intensity exercise is recommended on most, if not all, days of the week. Okay.
That was from who? From
the Mayo Clinic.
Oh, good.
Yeah. And the things they had listed, you could go for a walk outdoors, you could do Pilates, you could do yoga, you could do a spin class, and the highlight, the main one, the most optimal one is strength training, resistance training. Yeah. That's what you should be doing. And I think that a lot of people use being pregnant as an excuse to get off the path. Like, oh, I'm pregnant, I'm hormonal, so I'm going to eat something and that's going to make me, no, that's not going to make you feel better. It's going to make your baby's health worse. Yeah. And that's the, I think, perspective people need to have. It's like, oh, I don't feel like, I should be working out and I'm tired and my feet hurt and fucking all this bullshit. It's like, no, you have a human being growing inside of you. And it is so important now more than ever that you're prioritizing your health, that you're working out, that you're eating clean, that you're drinking enough water, that you're getting proper sleep, that you're detoxing from social media and putting good information into your brain, that you're doing everything you can to optimize your being so you can bring the healthiest, happiest baby into the world.
You're essentially creating good chemicals.
Yes.
That your child is going to benefit from. That's the greatest thing about it.
Yeah. It's
and everything we talk about, it's all chemicals.
So she wants to know what she should do. So you should strength train. And honestly, the Mayo Clinic recommends at least 30 minutes of moderate intensity strength training on most, if not all days. I'm going to say 45 minutes on most, preferably all days. Because look, most people use being pregnant as an excuse not to. I think that you need to use the fact that you're pregnant as the excuse why you have to. Yeah. So strength training, a lot of strength training. And also she had mentioned that she wants to keep on lean body mass. What was exactly what she said?
Maintain muscle and stamina.
Yeah. So strength training and high protein diet, like that's probably the most important thing to maintain strength and to maintain lean body mass, and to also, obviously you're going to gain weight, right? You're going to gain weight. It's not that's not a matter of if, it's a matter of how much. Now, I will say, I've known a lot of pregnant girls who have given birth, and you see some look like they have like 6 children growing inside them, and then others look like they're 4 or 5 months pregnant when they're really, 2 weeks out from giving birth. Right. So how much weight you gain is in direct proportion to the lifestyle choices that you make during the duration of the pregnancy. So it's just important to be aware of that. And a high protein diet, a clean high protein diet, right? Not, McDonald's or that, hopefully that goes without saying, and other, not so clean, low quality chicken breast and shit like that. Grass-fed beef be great. All the things that, I advocate so much. Grass-fed beef, bison, the lean ground turkey. Ensure that any poultry that you're consuming is antibiotic and hormone free. Organic eggs are going to be great for not just protein content, but healthy fats and omega-3s. So high protein diet, what does that mean? Usually 1 gram of protein per pound of lean body mass. And again, your weight and your body is going to be all over the place. So what I think would make sense in that situation would be to, what's your ideal weight when you're not pregnant, and basically get 1 gram of protein in per pound of that, per pound of your goal weight, as it were. I created the 70-30 formula because it's allowed me to effectively stay shredded year round and hit my daily protein intake consistently, which a high protein diet and maintaining maintaining higher levels of lean muscle, dude, it's a life hack. It's going to not only optimize your body's ability to burn fat, it elevates your immune system. It enhances basically all of your vital organs' functions. Our lean body mass is such an important part. It's like armor if you think about it. It's literally armor. So I don't know. Man, it would be interesting. I'm sure anything is possible, but I'm sure at different parts of the pregnancy, appetite might be an issue. So I think it's really important in those situations you do what you can to get in what you can, and maybe as appetite progressively dissipates or you're nauseous or something, maybe you adjust to a 60-40. So you're drinking 40% of your protein from a high quality, reputable protein supplement. But I think it's awesome that, you're asking this question, and it tells me that you're the leader your baby needs, and it's awesome. You're literally doing exactly what every parent should do, and unfortunately doesn't. So I just want you to know that I respect you a great deal, and I'm just so grateful that people like you actually exist. And I hope that you stay in the gym, and I hope that you are in the gym as to the last possible day that you can be, and a lot of people see you in there, because that's gonna really leave an impression, and people don't forget about that stuff. I can think right now of.
I was just gonna say, you and I are lucky because we've had a lot of friends who are athletes, or fitness people and professionals, and they've worked out very hard during their pregnancies and taken very good care of themselves and up their nutrition, and in every case, it was a good thing.
Well, it's a great thing because after, guess what happens when you don't completely turn into a fat pig, and accumulate. So people go, oh, it's a baby. No, that's the baby weight and the baby that's in there. But if you put on 25 pounds of body fat in addition to the 15 pounds of the baby, so by the way, when the baby comes out, you still fucking have that. And now, we talk about postpartum depression. Obviously, after you give birth, there are certain hormonal issues and hormonal changes that go on. I think the thing that really accelerates and exacerbates that is when women see their state of their body after the baby is no longer in the womb. And it's like, fuck, I didn't look like that before. And that can be a lot for a woman. That could be a lot for anybody to deal with, especially a hormonal woman.
course.
So yeah, Meg, crush it. DM me, let me know how I can help. And I just want you to know I'm very, very proud of you.